What's up YouTube, this is JP Panther, back with a video. In today's video is actually going to be an anime news update video. Again, I will link the article in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. So this comes from comicbook.com. I feel like it's important for us to talk about this kind of stuff because I feel like it is very important since we're part of the anime community. So it says Naruto live action movie surfaces with first casting details. Naruto fans several years ago when it was the creator Kishimoto came out and confirmed that there will be a live action adaptation of the manga from Hollywood. It seems an update has gone live on the movie. It has been quite some time since the project has any news to share, but according to Scooper Daniel RPK, a casting call from Naruto has started circulating, and as it turns out, the movies are ready to cast some of its key roles. And on Patreon, and it was there on a Scoop share the film's reported login and current casting needs. It seems Lionsgate and Summit are looking to find its leads for the anime adaptation, with some teachers and a villain to top things off. Currently, Adariad Productions is slated to produce the Naruto live action movie. Picture starts. There is no word of when the movie will start beginning or when or where, for that matter, has no budget, has decided upon. However, the casting call does say the film's current writer is Jonathan Leviti. He did 50/50, Warm Bodies. The previous writer were Erica and John Homenburn. The Meg. Oh yeah, that movie wasn't alright. It wasn't even that good. Adariad will produce the movie along with the studio exec Bradley Kujifala and James Myers, with Michael Gracely directing. As for the film, long time this, again, it's all about Naruto, the story and stuff like that. It talks about the roles is 2 male, 1 female, 14 to 18 Asian high school age teenage guys at the Ninja Academy. Listen, to me, and just be honest with you, it just seems very... I'm happy that they're actually trying to do Asian actors, because honestly, I thought this was going to be just an all-white cast, to be honest with you. But even the problem is, in like China, they don't really rock with anime and manga like that, you feel me? I know My Hero's trying to get like a buzz in China, then, it got banned, and the anime manga got banned. So they don't really bail out anime like that, you feel me? Because, I don't know, the thing with China and Japan, I guess they got beef with each other. So it's just 2 instructors supporting unknown Asian, academy instructor, villain supporting unknown Asian. The live action adaptation was, announced several years back when Kishimoto announced during Jump Fest. The artist was confident in the adaptation at the time. These days, little word has been shared on live action adaptation, but this casting call proves plans are still underway on the project, with Netflix pursuing its own big name adaptation of One Piece and Cowboy Bebop. Anime fans better get used to seeing their favorite series around Hollywood. What do you think of this surface casting call? Does it give you hope for Naruto? Let me know, blah, blah, and it just goes on and on. Also, there's another article as well that kind of gives you a little bit more information as well, but pretty much I just feel like we should talk about this. In my personal opinion, here's the thing, right? When it comes to doing live action animes, we just seen how it's a train wreck. We've seen how they whitewash it. But I'm surprised that they're gonna have, Asians, because, we talked about this before. But the problem is that Naruto, you can make him blonde and blue eyes. You know what I mean? It'll be kind of weird having an Asian character who putting blonde and blue eyes, where you could just get a white guy to play. Getting a white guy to play Naruto's fine. Now, Sasuke, I think you need to get Asian, in my personal opinion. Sakura, get Asian. Majority of the cast besides Naruto, you can make him a white dude. So if they really want to, really put a white guy in there, Naruto is that character that you can get away with, in my personal opinion. But with the Naruto live action, again, it seems like they're trying, but then when you read about it, it sounds like Dragon Ball Evolution. Listen, we've seen what happened with Dragon Ball Evolution. We've seen about Avatar Last Airbender, Ghost in the Shell. It's a freaking train wreck. It's terrible. But we've seen some live action animes recently. We saw like Alita Battle Angel, which I thought was pretty good, but again, it was the whole thing with her, with Alita and Captain Marvel and stuff like that, and blah, blah, blah. And those also was dropped in February as well. It was all this other stuff. Then we seen it with, like Ronin Kenshin, Bleach. I watched the Bleach live action on Netflix. I thought it was pretty good for what it was. But in my personal opinion, it's just like I thought Warner Brothers wasn't Warner Brothers supposed to be part of that because they got the licensing from the live action licensing from Warner Brothers and freaking Bleach as well for Naruto live action Bleach and all that whatever. So I'm kind of surprised. Maybe there might be the distributors. I don't know. They haven't really. You haven't heard Warner Brothers and AT&T come out and say we're gonna do live action Naruto and Bleach. They haven't announced that in like years. But in my personal opinion, I just feel like I don't know. And I'm reading about it, it's like, oh, ninja. He wants to be the greatest ninja village of all time. I'm like, why don't you say Hokage? But again, I feel like they don't want to throw people off. I feel like they're not going to keep it to the source material. In my personal opinion, I just feel like they're just going to make up their own stuff. Because in my personal opinion, a lot of people are saying, why don't you just start off with Pain? I can understand that. I would want Pain, to be honest with you, a Pain invasion arc. But the problem is you got to do it where it kind of makes sense for a normie to jump into it. They're trying to make their own thing. My idea is maybe people said Zabuza, Orochimaru, Gaara, maybe you could do like a Naruto, like the first series of this trilogy. Then you could do the second one as Shippuden. I mean, honestly, as a fanboy like me, I'd rather just see the Pain Invasion arc and just have them kill each other. Or I wouldn't want to see Obito live action. I would not want to see that bullshit. I'd rather see Madara start the war, blow things up. I just don't feel like, in my personal opinion, they will keep it to the source material. And the problem is, how many fans will be down with it? Because, as my subscribers, just anime fans in general, tell me what you guys, do you guys really think that, like, doing a live action Naruto will do well in this day and era? Because I don't trust them with that. And I don't trust them with the property. Because I told you guys before, I feel like, not even feel like, anime manga is getting very popular in a very, very short amount of time because of the SJW, woke, Me Too movement BS they've been trying to do in this identity politics they do in these big blockbuster movie franchise. And they see the sales of anime, they see the sales of manga, they see it breaks all these records, New York Times bestsellers, it's making American comic books look like terrible. You have all these streaming services trying to get that anime on their platforms to boost their subscriber base and stuff like that. So I do feel like they're really trying to adaptate it, because I feel like they're running out of superheroes. They need something new to keep people in the theater, especially now, man. Like, you're not gonna be able to come back after this whole post-pandemic world and just do the same thing over. Like, no, you gotta have to bring something new to the table and have it done right. I feel like they're gonna be like, okay, well, anime and manga, that stuff sells. We gotta whitewash it and change it up, and so we can have it where people can understand it. And also, they're just trying to do the capitalize off of it. And I just feel like my nerd brothers, my nerd sisters, my anime fans, and my subscribers, or just anime fans in general, I just feel like we're not going to be down with all of that, man. If you're not going to stick to the source material from the manga and anime, we'll just boycott it. You feel me? Because the problem is with the studios and, the directors, stuff like that, they have two options. Because it's different when it comes to DC and Marvel and Star Wars, because the fan base is more excited. They really are obsessed of seeing all this stuff in live action. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Give it to me animated. I don't care. I don't need to see this live action. If it's cool, it's cool. But if they do it good, then fine. If they do it terrible, I don't want to see it at all. I don't want to see it ever come out. You feel me? Because I'd rather have it just animated than have it live action and then completely mess it up. And that's just my personal opinion. And also the problem is that anime fans, we have our own issues too. We have the dub versus subs. We have the whole, if you read the manga, watch the anime. So we have our own gatekeeping stuff as well. But also you got to think about it from this point of view I was trying to say before, is that the studios and stuff like that, let's just say, for example, right, you're kind of in a tight spot, right? You can you're kind of in the middle, right? You can appeal to the anime fans, do exactly like it is in the manga and anime, and, appeal to them. Or you have to appeal to the shareholders, investors, and the studios that say, cut this out, cut that out, cut that out, cut this out, cut that out, cut this out, cut that out, and then it's a freaking train wreck. And then the fan base is like, yo, you're going to give me this whitewash, SJW, identity politics bullshit. We're just gonna boycott your movie, and then when a movie comes out, it bombs and flops and it hurts your career. So it's kind of like, do you listen to the shareholders, investors, and people who put all this money into the live action property, or do you listen to the hardcore fans who have made this anime manga franchise for almost like 20 years, and so that you even have the thought or even have the opportunity to adaptate it into a live action format. So again, if you're a director or you're a producer or a writer or whatever, you're very in a tight spot. It's kind of like you have to meet them in the middle, and you ain't gonna be able to meet people in the middle. You feel me? You're just not. You're not gonna meet the anime fans in the middle, and you're not gonna meet these shareholders, investors who don't know what the fuck they're talking about in the middle as well. So again, live action anime is going to be really hard. If they do it, fine. I just don't have any faith in it. And if it comes out and it's good, I'll be like, you know what? I was wrong. They got it right. They know that, the anime fan base is a lot different. And if it gets more people into the anime and manga, then fine, whatever. I mean, I would love to see a Shonen Jump universe like it is with Marvel, MCU, and stuff like that. It would be cool to be like, oh my god, there's a Bleach universe, a Naruto universe, a One Piece universe, a Black Clover, a Demon Slayer, a freaking My Hero Academia, blah, blah, blah. They all come together and cross over and they fight a big giant bad guy, you feel me, or something like that. That's just my personal opinion. So again, that's pretty much it, guys. Tell me what you guys think about this live action. Do you think it will be good? Do you think it will be bad? I personally have zero faith in it. If it comes out and if it's good, fine. If it does bad, I'm like, hey, I have very low expectation. If it comes out, JP, will you spend your money on it? Probably not, because I'll be honest with you, I didn't do that with Ghost in the Shell. I didn't do that with Avatar. I didn't do this with Dragon Ball. I saw it on television. I saw it on YouTube. I saw clips on YouTube and stuff like that. So I would not waste my hard-earned money if you're going to give me a bullshit live-action anime adaptation. That's pretty much it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace and have a great day and take care.